Morning. Welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Friday. Hashtag Fun Friday. Red Mic messages are leadership and life lessons I picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. Hashtag Fun Friday posts are a little bit different. I'll take something from pop culture and try to put an interesting or fun twist on it. Uh, Sometimes it'll be purposefully humorous. Sometimes it'll be a little Dennis Miller esque. Today it is a reach back to my Gen X background, my Gen X upbringing, and my Gen X pop culture. Uh, Today's Red Mike message: Kid from a trailer park. If you haven't seen the movie The Last Starfighter, find it. It's fun. Um, Basically, it's a story of a kid who is playing a video game and he's really good at it. Come to find out, it's a recruitment tool that this guy named Centauri peppered all across the universe trying to find starfighters to help them in their battle. Yeah, I know it's far fetched, but it's sci-fi. It's fun. You take it at face value. And there's a moment in that movie where Alex, the main character, looks Centauri into his red, beady eyes and says, I'm just a kid from a trailer park. Actually, he wasn't looking just into his red, beady eyes at that point. He was looking at him wearing his mask where he looked like Robert Preston. um, Centauri, he looks him in the eye and he says, I'm just a kid from a trailer park. Well, Centauri, the fast talking alien recruiter, basically a galactic game show host, he he snaps back at him. He says, "If that's what you think, then that's all you'll ever be." There's a lesson right there in that simple line. If that's what you think, then that's all you'll ever be. Now, I didn't grow up in a trailer park. I grew up in a small town, about 100,000 people. I'm the son of a welder, son of a bank teller. My Meemaw picked cotton during the Great Depression. My granddad was orphaned. He never had a birth certificate. To this day, we don't know who his mother was. We think we know who his dad was. Um, he never even knew his mother's full name. Um, we obviously didn't come from legacy wealth or status. Anything we've had in our life, we earned. Came from grit, came from hard work. And I've learned one deniable truth through all of this: life is what you make of it. When your chance comes, you better grab it with both hands and hold on tight because nobody's giving it away. You've got to earn it. And yeah, bad stuff's going to happen. You know, water heaters break, air conditioners go down, cars have issues, jobs that you thought were great turn into, crap on a cracker. All these kind of things happen in your life. But there's a character, Otis, which coincidentally is my other grandfather's name, Otis Gallagher. He was not an orphan, but his mom died when he was 4, and he ended up growing up with a stepmother who treated him really poorly. Um, Otis in the movie The Last Starfighter, he tells Alex, things change, always do. You'll get your chance. The important thing is when it comes, you've got to grab it with both hands and hold on tight. That's it in a nutshell, too. You don't have to know the whole plan. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to stop thinking like, I'm just a kid from a trailer park. I'm just a kid from Wichita Falls. I'm just a kid from the valley. I'm just a kid from a single parent. Get rid of that mindset. Get rid of I'm just, because you're not just. You're more than that. Act like someone who belongs, and you will. If you're lucky, you'll find your centauri, a mentor who sees something in you that maybe you don't yet see in yourself. I had a conversation just this last week with one of my mentors, a guy named Bill Kenyon. Bill's a great guy. When I was at the comptroller's office, he said, "You know what? I like your writing." He said, "I want you to be Carol's speechwriter, Carol Keaton Rylander at the time." And without that confidence, without that shot in the arm, without that support that he gave me, the best speech I ever wrote would have never been written. And that was when Carol was, well, she decided, she said, "Fortner, I want you to beat up the legislature. I want you to go after them and tell them that I think that they did a horrible job and it's time to pay the piper." Okay. So that's when I wrote the speech that said, "The last legislature threw a party and left this one with the hangover." Got a lot of headlines out of that one. And they hated her for it. And it never would have happened if my mentor, my centauri, Bill Kenyon, if my centauri had never said, "You know what? I like your style. You can do more here." If you've had your centauri already, that's great. Be that mentor for somebody else. Step up. Who knows? You might have a last starfighter there who can come in and save the day or save the world or save your job. Whatever it is, be someone else's centauri. But in any of these cases, have some fun with it too while you're on the way. So pull up a chair, flip on the HUD in that last starfighter, get ready to fire that death blossom, shoot the dang lasers, go for it all. And that's today's Red Mike message. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you find it helpful. Again, hashtag Fun Friday. I appreciate you being here. Go out, knock that cover off the ball. Have a great Friday, a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday. And don't forget, life is short. Drink the bourbon.